Welcome to What's What, the show that shows you what is that. Today, we're going to talk about video games.
Well, I don't know what you've heard about the birds and bees. There's a great big world out there, and I'll show you what's what. And together we'll unlock those mysteries. I coughed.
Video games, everybody knows, you probably know yourself, so maybe I don't even have to tell you how awesome they are. I wanted to show you guys my favorite video game. It's a Wolfenstein, and it's played on my laptop computer, but it broke down this morning. But that's no problem. We can still talk about video games because everybody loves them. It's like the best. They're within the top 5 best things you can ever do with your free time that you have when you're lonely or bored and nobody wants to hang out at that time for some reason. They're second. They're the second best thing you can do. The first best activity you can do, I think you can guess what that is. It can be physical. You do it with a partner, and if you're very confident, you do it in groups. Do you know what it is? It's LARPing. It's LARPing, obviously. Live action role playing. It's the most fun that anyone can ever have. It's the most fun that I ever have. Now the most famous example of LARPing is Dungeons and Dragons. D&D. You can include girls. We had this one girl in our LARPing Dungeons and Dragons D&D group, and she was the dungeon master, actually. She was so smart. Her name was Kathy, and she was, how can I say this? Politically correct, I would say girth gifted, eating uninhibited, gutsy. She had some glandular problems. That's probably a good way to put it, glandular. Yeah, but all the guys in my LARPing Dungeons and Dragons group, most of them wanted to make Kathy their girlfriend because she was just great. They kept talking about more cushions for pushing, which I didn't quite understand at the time, but I can understand what they were getting at. It kind of feels good. So kids, if you're out there, just go out and push some cushions. I remember pushing cushions when I was like 5 years old. I used to jump on them like that, but I guess you could consider that pushing cushions. I remember this one time. We were LARPing in the woods. I was dressed as Bilbo, and she was dressed up like Bilbo and all the other hobbits, actually. And we found this place in the woods that we wanted to take a rest because we've been walking for about 5 minutes. But that night, it was so wonderful. I mean, under the stars. And it was so romantic that I decided that was the time that was right for me to kiss Kathy. I leaned in, and finally, my lips touched hers in a kiss. Kind of. That was my only kiss. That was my first kiss. That was my first kiss. This wasn't my only kiss. I don't know why. I'll cut that out. I'm going to cut. And that's video games. Until next time on What's What?